can keep in line. Everything's fine. You got all that you need with Curry and the Keeper. Yeah, Curry and the Keeper.
Curry and the Keeper for May 2nd, 2022. This is episode 11.
Curry and the Keeper.
And hello, my queen.
Hello, my love.
You are now an official podcaster.
I am?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because you were like, I'm really tired. Don't know if I want to do the show. And I said, well, I'm getting complaints about people saying, and you're like, let's bang one out. Let's do it. Let's do it right away.
I'm really tired. You go, and I go, how do you feel? And you go, the show must go on. And Greg called me. Greg texted me, wanted to know when the next show is. So you didn't know. You guilted me because I'm like, oh man, I'm tired at work today. Today's Monday. We don't get to do a show. So here we are.
I drove to Austin and back. That's 3 hours driving. And still, I walk in the door. All I've had is one hot dog, and I'm good to go.
A Costco hot dog.
A Costco dog. Here, let's cheers me, darling.
Cheers.
Oh, it's been way too long.
It has been.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what we have. This is from Costco.
Yeah, he just basically bought. Did you buy it for the show?
I did.
Oh.
I did. Tell me what you think of this. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That is French.
What are we drinking, babe?
It's from France.
France.
From Bourgogne. This is the Chanson, which is French for song. Bourgogne Pinot Noir from 2018.
Nice. How much was it?
Wasn't it? It was, I think $17, maybe $18.
That's about our price range. Needs to open up a little bit.
Yeah. Now, we had such a great wine the other day, which was from the vaudeville.
Yes.
The hell was that thing? I actually took a picture of it.
I did too.
I told Dvorak about it. He said, that's okay.
He's a wine snob.
It's okay. Well, he was like, oh, let me look it up. And, Terruño. Terru.
Where was it from?
From Chile.
Yeah.
Terruño. But he actually knew about the grape and how that got there, and he knew all that stuff. And I'm like, it just tasted good to me. Oh,
it was really good. And when I went to Vaudeville, because we're part of the Vaudeville, which is a restaurant here in Fredericksburg, wine club or wine event. Mm-hmm. And so we received our 4 bottles of wine, and that was the bottle. That was one of the 4. And so I saw Richard, who
Hello, Richard.
He owns Vaudeville, I believe, right? Him and his partner.
Mm-hmm.
And so I commented about how we really enjoyed that wine. It was so good. And he said, because we're members, we get 20% off if we want to buy the next bottle.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I got to talk to the sommelier, because that guy, he's picking some good stuff. And it's not very expensive, that bottle that we got.
But we got some whites too. We're not a white wine drinkers.
It's all right. I'll pound it down in a pinch.
When Adam doesn't have wine after the show, he goes for beer. If he doesn't have beer, he hits the whiskey.
You got any mouthwash? I'll try anything. It's always nice, a little after show drink. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's been way too long.
I know.
Everything got messed up with schedules, and then Mo was sick, so I didn't do the Mo Facts, and we didn't switch it up, and then we had to do Mo Facts when we were supposed to do Curry and the Keeper, and my calendar is all screwed up.
I know, but here you are. You rallied.
Well, I'm always ready. I am always ready to do this. I do a show every day, almost.
Yeah, you do. You do. I just worked today, so, it's a stressful job.
Please. Now, I must say that this podcast is getting around.
Yes, from what I understand.
I feel like, what is the Miss, not Mapplethorpe, what is the from the Netflix show?
Mrs. Maisel?
No.
Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
No, the other one, the period piece.
Bridgerton? Oh, what's her name on Bridgerton?
Yeah, that's who I feel like.
Mrs.
Maple?
Miss. No. Oh, not Worthington.
This is really bad that we don't know this.
We've been watching Bridgerton.
Bridgerton's gossip lady. This is my search foo. Watch this. Well, that was sucked. That didn't work. What the hell is her name?
I don't know. Anyway, but your point.
Right, that's what I feel like. I feel like, we're in a small town and we got this secretive podcast, and then people, scandals. What are people hearing about? What are they saying?
I guess I have to be careful.
Well, not really. You never said anything bad. It's just people are like, what? They're talking about me? What? Yeah. Hello? What's going on? Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Hello, Fredericksburg. This is us.
Yes, I've met some really interesting people recently too. So I'm really talking to different people about different opportunities. So I'm pretty excited about it to see what may happen here in Fredericksburg and how I can help.
Anything you talk about, or is it all
no,
hush,
not
hush,
yet,
secret?
but it's kind of hush hush. But one thing I can say, I was working one day at the store. I work at, like I said, at this furniture store, and this woman walks in, and I look at her and I go, "Hey, anybody ever tell you look like Frances McDermott?" And she goes, "Because I am Frances McDermott." I'm like, whoa, all the celebs come to Fredericksburg.
That's
I'm like,
so cool.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, what brings you here? And
what brought her here? What
she
was
said,
doing
I'm
here?
passing through. And she got a lot of great stuff here. And of course I go, well, we ship. So, and I go, hey, Frances, can I get your phone number? Maybe we could hang out sometime.
And how did she look?
No, I didn't say that.
How did she look?
She looked, you know what? Tiny.
That's first of all, it's not surprising because so many Hollywood types are so much small. I mean, Angelina Jolie is like a pixie.
Well, she probably weighs about 75 pounds.
Right.
She's so thin.
But
she's
5
short.
foot smaller than maybe 5 foot or smaller.
No,
Yeah,
she's not that short.
I think she's 4'3". I think she's a Oompa Loompa.
She's a little person.
A little person.
She
Frances McDermott does not come across as short.
No, not at all. I would say she was definitely shorter.
She's
than
in
I am.
proportion short though.
Yeah, I mean she's not teeny. She's just. I thought she was tall.
Yeah, that's what she would look like. Yeah,
that's just. But she looks exactly the same, and she talks. I mean, yeah, she was really kind.
Cool.
Very, very kind.
Did she buy anything?
No, she did not. But hey, I've run into Cheryl Ladd, Frances McDermott, Shannon Doherty, Ellen DeGeneres' makeup artist. I ran into. I'm just running into people.
No, these are not your brushes with greatness.
Jenna Elfman, I guess, comes into Farmhouse all the time.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Lady Whistledown.
Oh, Lady Whistledown.
Finally got it out. Okay, so the last show was April 12th.
Gosh, a lot has happened since
then,
including Easter. We haven't even talked about Easter.
Well, let's talk about Easter because this Easter was on a Sunday this year.
But
So I was working. So I had the show.
Well, no, before Easter, it was a Friday night. It was Good Friday.
This was great.
And we went out to dinner, and then we were going by this church. It was actually a Lutheran church, and we're like, oh my gosh, they're doing a live reenactment of Passion of the Christ.
A drive-through.
Yes. So we're like, let's do this. This is great. And the thing that I noticed is all the young people participating. It was unbelievable.
Yeah. Mainly young people, I would say.
We skirt. We get into the line, and there's the Last Supper, and Adam's waving at them like, hey, hi.
Hey. No, I said, hey, this is great. I love what you're doing.
They all look at him like, dude, we're in character.
This is the Last Supper. Shut up. There were 3 guys on crosses. I'm like, oh, man.
That was at the end.
I want to say, hey, good job, guys.
Yes.
I love your work.
No, I have never seen anything like it. But yes, when we got to the end, because it was when Judas betrayed Jesus, and then when Jesus went into the tomb, and then they had a reenactment of him carrying the cross.
Right. Yeah.
Which I guess is not, I started reading all these books that I have now, and I don't know. I have to make sure.
You're pointing at me a lot.
Sorry.
Just want to make sure you know that.
I had read somewhere that Jesus actually could not carry that cross because it was entirely too heavy, and that the nails were not through his hands because it wouldn't have been able to sustain his body. I read that somewhere. I can't remember where. Anyway, so we get to the end, and there are the 3 crosses with these 3 young men up on the cross. And it was unbelievable. I thought it was great.
Very impactful. It was good.
It was, and I sent it to a couple friends. I sent it to my friend Julie, and she had never seen anything like that. So it was pretty wild. Yeah.
I think very specific to certain parts of America.
Yeah. And so then that was Good Friday. So then Sunday, Adam had to work. And so I went to the Bridge Church, which is the more modern, progressive church where they have the band and the singers and the big screen. The words are up on the screen. And I was into it. I loved it. And there were these people, they were swaying back and forth. And oh my gosh, it was so much good energy, and I love the message that he. Yes, and you watched it online, right?
That was very cool. I was like, hey, this is the thing, because I watched Aunt Meg's funeral on streaming from the church in Armonk, White Plains, Armonk, And so I'm like, oh, they must have a stream. And lo and behold, right there on YouTube, live stream. And so I could follow everything while I was prepping. It was nice. I enjoyed it.
What I loved most about it is that he took the gospel and he put it into everyday terms, which I loved. And it was talking about really knowing Jesus. And like he said, he knows, and he used the analogy.
His analogy was
Jimmy
Page
from Led Zeppelin.
Right. He says,
you gotta love that. Isn't that great?
I know Jimmy Page. Do I really know him? And I was like, dude, I know him.
He's like,
hey, can I just? Oh man, I want to raise my hands. I know Jimmy Page. And now he was also the guitar player.
Yes, he was a guitar player in the band. Yeah. And I like that message. He said, I know about Jimmy Page. I really know him, but I don't really know him. And so that was his message. And he had said at one point, he said, everybody close your eyes, and anybody who's ready to kind of get to know Jesus more, please raise your hand. And of course I did. I raised my hand. So I really, really enjoyed it. I'm going to go on Sunday. I didn't go yesterday because Christina was here.
A little gel.
You can watch, you can.
Yeah.
You can come. Oh no, you can't.
No, it's too late.
Yeah.
No, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
No way.
Well,
it's wrong. I shouldn't be working on the Lord's Day.
No, you shouldn't.
No, but there you go.
Yeah.
Someone has to save the universe.
But I think it found my church. Our church.
No, man, I'm doing the old school hymns down the block.
We'll compare notes then.
Sure. You'll be doing that, like U2 type stuff.
Anyway, so that was fun. So, and then Easter, it was just me and you for Easter. I don't even remember what, it's just the two of us.
It felt a little more significant for me since we've been, delving into this a bit more. And I started reading Evidence That Demands a Verdict. Oh, man. This is the book for me.
Yeah.
Did she take the book?
I don't know. I gave it to her.
Then she must have taken it. Yeah. Oh, no, she'll take that. That was it. So, skipping ahead part of it, we went to New York, and we went for my dad's interment, which was also kind of a mini reunion of the Curry family, and also, in a way, a reintroduction of Tina to the family.
Well, yes, as your wife, because the last time I was there, I was just your mistress.
Well, people have only... That's right. She's an escort, girlfriend experience. Which was Aunt Meg. Aunt Meg was there. That was... that
was 2017.
Yes, that was my...
cousin's wedding.
Second cousin?
Yes, wedding.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. So we flew out of Austin. We got to back up before we were...
Yes. So trip woes. Yeah, so trip travel report.
We're about an hour 45.
Hour 45.
Yeah, from the Austin airport. And we chose to fly out because it was a direct flight. And we were flying.
This is good. Hit me on some of that.
Jeez, you're sucking it down, dude.
Hey, man, I just drove an hour and 45 minutes from the airport, dropping off my daughter.
And you only have a hot dog in your stomach.
It mixes very well with the chanson.
The chanson?
My hot dog is singing a song.
But we get to the airport in Austin. We're flying Delta, and we're checking in. Bing! And bing! Text. 3 hour delay. We're like, oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Now, luckily, we have the American Express Platinum, which we got specifically for travel. So again, we got to sit in the lounge. That was good.
Yes. So we sat.
We sat in the lounge.
Yes.
Gosh, it's been so long since we've had this show. Since we've done an episode, I can't remember where we're at. So yes, we sat in the lounge, which actually that was pretty decent.
Yeah, you get free. I don't think you get free alcoholic beverages. But
I got a free alcoholic beverage.
Did?
Well, I gave the guy a big tip, so he didn't charge.
Nice.
He's like, "Hey, thanks."
Yeah, because they had a whole array of food. And
I had a Bloody Mary. It was great.
Oh, I didn't know that you were.
Yeah, it was only a 3-hour flight, and so then once we were on the plane, boom, we're in. Now we were supposed to pick up Christina, who was coming in from Amsterdam.
Yeah.
But we were way late. My sister was delayed coming in from Amsterdam on a different flight, so they waited for her, drove her out, and we had a big Airbnb.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. There was 11 people in the Airbnb.
Right. So it was my sister Willow with her 2 kids, Matteo and Sabi, and her husband, Alessandro, the Italian comedian, film producer, and chef.
He is always in a good mood.
Always in a good mood.
Always.
And Tiffany with her husband Guido and her son Julius. And the cousins all know each other. Then they love Christina. And so they're all like, oh, and we came in late, tired.
Yes.
And they tried to wait with dinner. But they started anyway.
We got there, at 10 o'clock?
Yeah, it was late. Yeah. Alessandro had cooked.
It took us 12 hours to get
cooked
there.
a nice meal. And, it was, I really, really enjoyed it was camping because, the Airbnb sleeps 29. No, it doesn't even sleep 11, really. It's false advertising. Very much so. But here's the thing. So we're in bed. This is the first night.
Are you really going to bring this up?
I am. And so
I was a little tipsy.
So there's shared bathrooms and this and it's like rooms next to each other. So my sister and her husband in one room next to us, and my nephew and his girlfriend, she was along for the ride, Asia, and Tina's like, "Hey, want to fool around?" I'm like, "No, I can hear my sister breathing in the next room. Yeah, that makes it all that much more exciting." I say, "Are you insane?"
He's getting old, folks.
No, it's just a hard no. Even if they couldn't hear, it's just the idea of my sister. And
I got rejected.
Yes, you did. My sister was next door. It's like, that makes it that more exciting. Wait until we're hanging out at your family's house. Oh, I love that. No, well, never mind that. That's not for me. You're laughing, but and then
I tried really hard. And like, he was not giving.
No.
He was frigid.
Yes. I am known all over the world as Mr. Ice. The Ice Man. That's right. Please.
I can't even believe bringing that. But it was so much fun in the house, though. I mean, there's so much energy, so much joy. I mean, despite the
lots of talking and hanging out.
Yeah,
and
I loved
laughing.
it. Well, the last time I saw your sisters, even Christina was when we got married.
Yeah. So that was. Let me think. How long ago? 20.
Oh, yeah, look in your ring. Yeah, the date's in your ring. What, Evs? He goes, when's their anniversary?
I know when it is.
I go, you don't know? He goes, oh, yeah, it's in my ring because I had it inscribed.
No.
I guess he has to look.
No, no. I knew. I was just testing you.
Anyway, it was a great time in the Airbnb. And then the next day we had to go to Armonk, to the cemetery for the interment. And to place your dad in the ground. And you were really, your little
remembrance
speech was so nice and so thoughtful. Yeah, it was very good. It was really, really good. Yeah.
Thank you. Well, everyone liked it.
Yeah, and then I got to spend time with Uncle Don, which was great. He gave me a book. Yeah. I really enjoyed that.
Uncle Don likes the blondes, baby. Believe me. Everyone's like, nah, Don's liking Tina. No surprise there.
He was so
His
kind.
Wife's barely in the ground, and already he's like, oh, yeah, look at Tina. No, he misses her so much.
I know, and it just broke my heart. And I said to him, I go, I asked him about...
He's 94 now. He's 94,
is he?
Yeah.
I asked him about people reaching out, and I said, how was that? And he said, I just wish people wouldn't talk about themselves, he said. I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was almost to the point of, instead of saying, oh my gosh, I can't imagine how hard it would be for me, just talk about support.
Well, you actually said people are projecting. Mm-hmm. And he said, yes. He went, yes, that's exactly. Well, he told a story that, because he's still, of course, I guess CIA, State Department or something pays for, all this stuff. And he had a grief counselor call him. And the woman called and said, Mr. Gregg, I'm calling you. I'm a grief counselor. He says, what's a grief counselor? Mm-hmm. And so anyway, she explained and said, well, come on by. And she came by. And what he loved so much is, they were just talking and she said, gosh, that's really shitty. Mm-hmm. And he loved that so much that she had said that it was shitty. Yes. See, that's exactly right. It's shitty. Yeah. It's because he was an only child, his mom, of course, very close. And then Meg taking care of everything, really, while having a career in CIA herself. Yeah. Unbeknownst to most family members.
But it was so nice. I didn't really even get to talk to him at the wedding 5 years ago, so it was nice to actually sit down and have the conversation with him. Yeah. And then the next day he gave me a book that he had just finished reading, and he gave it to me, and it was so funny. There was people coming in all over the place, and there was woman,
like 50 or 60 people,
my God.
I think.
And this woman showed up, and he looked at me, he goes, I don't know who the hell she is. I'm like, you got me. I don't know. But that was really nice.
And for me, it was great to see my cousins, Lucy, Allison, John, Burr, and reconnect with them. And we're all now in our 50s and 60s. Like, holy crap.
And people got up and told stories about your dad, which is really cool because not ever having met him, it was just so nice to... there were stories I like, really? That's my dad? Oh, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So that was lovely, but a lot of socializing because then right after the interment, we went and had lunch. Then we went and had dinner that night with everybody, and then we had a brunch the following day. So we were like, oh, good. And then you had to do a show
and I did
on
the
Sunday.
Show. After the brunch, I did the show.
Yeah.
Which is okay. I actually had a lot to talk about. My cousin John, he sent me a note. He said, hey, I listened to the first hour. It's really funny stuff, because there was a lot of... And he said, yeah, I'm okay with mask mandates, but I love the stink eye comment. That was hilarious. You have to understand, my family is anything but conservative. They used to be conservative until Obama, and then they kind of changed.
Because when we flew out, we didn't have to wear masks. The mask mandate was
This
done.
was also interesting because I'd say 30% on the plane was masks still. Coming back, definitely.
Yeah.
Back seemed like a little bit more. But it was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice to go without masks.
I know.
Oh.
It was lovely.
But
really we were delayed coming back, too.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah. No, actually, we took an Uber to Brooklyn. We spent 2 days in Brooklyn.
We went to Brooklyn. Exactly. We got to talk about that. So why did we go to Brooklyn, Tina?
To see my youngest daughter.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how was that?
It was fun. It was really nice. I had a really, really nice time. So we met her for dinner on Monday night.
And she is, if I can just say, objectively.
Yes.
She is New York.
Oh, my gosh. Totally.
She whirls in, man. And I'm like, okay, I know this energy. I know this New York. It's different. It's a little different than the 87 New York energy. But she's got that energy. She's got that pow, 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 pew, pew. I love seeing that.
I noticed it because I spent the day with her on Tuesday and we were walking. I'm like, I walk fast. She walks faster. And I finally said, look, I can't walk as fast as you. But she knows everything about that city. Everything. Yeah. And it's just, we had the nicest time. It was lovely. Lovely. We ended up going to a French restaurant Monday night, and this chick was hitting on Christina.
Right away.
Like, this chick was like, oh, my God, I love your look.
Hi,
I just
how you
love
doing?
your vibe. And then as she was leaving, the girl grabbed her arm and said, oh, it's really nice meeting you.
Come back anytime, y'all.
Yeah, I was like, God, Christina letting off the sex vibes there.
Oh, man.
And then, so then all day Tuesday.
We had a lunch with Janice Dean and her husband.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. The next day
Janice Dean is writing a book, and she, there's a chapter about me. It's a
David and Goliath book.
Yeah, it's a theme.
And if people aren't familiar with her, she went really mano to mano with Governor Cuomo because of him putting the elderly people back into the nursing homes, and she consequently lost both her in-laws as a result. And then she just went up against him, and
And she's a meteorologist. She does weather for Fox News, and we connected through Megyn Kelly, right? But she brought her husband Sean. I love this guy.
Yeah.
He's in the New York Fire Department in the intelligence division.
I didn't even know there was.
I didn't know that either. Like, what is it?
I just thought they fought fires.
And he's like, oh no, there's all. And he was explaining a lot of stuff. There's a lot of intel. It's one of the few, and I think maybe the only one in the country. But it's all since 9/11. They have all these different things, but just fast, really nice people. So incredibly sweet. So nice.
Yeah.
Then let's see. Then we had another dinner, right?
Yeah, we had dinner with Elise and her roommate, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's it. So you guys had shopping day. I went out with Christina. We hung out, and then Christina came back with us, which was really nice.
But talk about your walking adventure in Brooklyn.
Oh my! All right. So as I think we've established on episode 1, probably I'm not the best when it comes to directions on the ground.
Really?
Put me 1,000 feet or more above the surface. I'm your guy. So we were going to go to a bookstore, and I said, let me look on my map. And of course I have Graphene OS. I've got my OTG. So who knows? It's like, sometimes the mapping works. Sometimes it doesn't. I'll blame it on the technology. So we're going to go find this bookstore. We don't find the bookstore. We do find ourselves in Hasidic Brooklyn, where we're being looked at like, who are these two freaks?
Are you not supposed to venture into that area? I mean, I don't understand.
I have no problem with it. I don't give a shit. You know me. I'm like, hey, I'm.
Why were you getting the stink eye then?
Because we were definitely stuck out.
Oh.
Yeah. Why? Because I didn't have curly cues and a hat. And Christina definitely did not have her flats on, nor did she have a little scarf, because that's the dress code in that part of Brooklyn.
Okay.
And so once we were there, and actually it was a very, very cool area. You know, we were underneath the L train as it went over. You know, that's kind of a very New York moment when that happens. So why don't we jump in an Uber and we'll go find a bookstore. And we wound up in Greenpoint, which is the wokest of woke neighborhoods in Brooklyn. And it looked like a really nice bookstore on the outside.
And you went in and asked where the religious section was, right?
First we went in. The doors are wide open. We go in. It's like, excuse me, do you have a mask?
Did they want you to wear a mask?
Yes. No, I don't have my mask. It's okay, you have one. So they had masks for us. And right away, you know, it's like, okay.
When you're not used to them and your glasses are fogging up.
No, my glasses are fogging up. And Christina, you know, she's a reader, man, but she was having a hard time finding something. I'm like, hey, can I see your religious section? But Tina, there were 8 books.
I know.
Three of which were the Bible. And okay.
What did you end up buying? Was it something to do with Zealot? No.
Yes, Zealot. Exactly. Thank you. Which is, because, you know, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I'm always looking for all angles. So as I'm opening up to God and Jesus, I see, you know, that's why evidence that demands a verdict has been like mind-blowing. It's like, when it comes down to the actual evidence, like, okay, I've already said this, to be a celebrity and have your name known after 2,000 years, you had a pretty good, you know, show. There's no doubt about it. You did some good shit.
We had a challenging conversation with Christina about it, because Christina didn't like the fact that you referred to God as God.
Well, yes, on my remembrance, I talked about my dad, who got baptized again probably 5 years before he passed, and he had a community and a church that he went to regularly as he could. And, you know, I was talking about just, you know, my dad and I didn't communicate really at all, and we had a very troubled relationship. But the end of my remembrance, I was saying, you know, he taught me so much, and one of the things is it's never too late to be saved. Mm-hmm. And I think I said it more or less like that. It's like, thanks, Dad. You know, you opened my mind to God and to Jesus. It, you know, definitely didn't hurt. Mm-hmm. And so the next morning, Christina's like, what is this? What is this God stuff? What is this God stuff? And she said, she said something almost heartbreaking. She said, I don't want to lose another parent.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Because she was like, are you worshiping this guy in the sky that has a big beard and everything?
And I said, yes, exactly. That guy. Now, first of all, it's only because her communication with her mom is I don't think she's lost her parent per se, but I understood what she meant. She was saying, like, are you going nuts, mofo? That was basically Christina speak for that.
Which is, you know, I applaud her for being vulnerable and honest enough to say that.
And what I was proud of for myself is, like, I wasn't defensive. I said, yes, I believe in God. And I pray. And
I think I was the one that asked her, why does that bother you so much? And that's when she said, I don't want to lose another parent.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And we just talked for a bit, and she was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine.
No, and she was very interested in the book.
Oh, yeah. So. That's why she took her copy. I hope she took the copy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's that. There's our God talk.
Yeah.
And then...
so then we headed home on last Wednesday. And we were ready to go home. We were like, we are done socializing.
Well, we haven't had a vacation. We've just been traveling and socializing and everything.
No beach, no sand, no pina coladas.
No. And so we've had Christina here for the last 3 days, 4 days?
5 days.
5 days.
Yeah.
So that was just lovely.
Yeah. And it was just complete opposite of where we were. So just the three of us hanging out here, just chilling out.
She was cooking.
She kept saying, why am I so tired? And I'm like, because you're completely relaxed. That's why you're so tired.
And how does my kid cook, huh?
Oh, yeah. she cooked us 2 fabulous meals too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like,
she's delightful.
This is what I make for cults.
Yeah.
So when I'm in the cult, then I make this. It's easy.
Yeah. And so I paraded her around on Main Street yesterday and introduced her to my boss and a few other people. And so she's one to parade around. Yeah, she's lovely. Sure. It was lovely having her here, and hopefully she and Kevin can come sometime soon. Kevin's her boyfriend.
Well, yes, stupid rules.
Yeah.
Can't come if you're not, unless you're vaccinated, fully vaccinated. That has to go.
Yeah.
Has to go.
So that was our adventure to New York. And then in 2 weeks, we're off to South Carolina.
Yes, we got the big No Agenda meetup.
I guess there's 80 people. I don't know why I'm thinking that number, I'm pulling that number out.
That seems like a good number.
Few of my Instagram friends are coming. So I'm really happy about that.
Now, I also must say, we didn't get to see any of your Instagram friends in New York.
No, I know. Sorry, Migs.
That kind of sucked.
I was hoping to see Migs. It's like the Migs. I correspond with him.
So who's Migs? Tell us about Migs.
He is a No Agenda. He's a No Agenda
but I just want people to know. It's like my wife DMs with men all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with it.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, of course I am.
Okay. I'd have to approve who you talk to, though. Just so
no, you're not okay with me DMing with women. No, we understand how the system works.
Migs and we go back where he makes me laugh. The things that he posts on his Instagram are just outrageous, and I just love them. So I really wanted to meet him.
He's the
No Agenda producer,
right?
But
he
lives in New York.
He's the militant black man in New York.
I think he's.
Is he Mexican? Spanish?
No, I think he's not Mexican.
What is he?
He's black.
Yeah,
and I think.
He's militant. He's militant. He's militant.
But I think he's in the financial industry. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really talked to him about that.
Even better. A militant banker.
But he was the one that said, look, if your daughter needs anything, you just let me know. And
yes, that's the kind of guy that I love. Any guy who says that. Because, she's my daughter. She's my stepdaughter.
I just love his posts, though. He cracks me up. I don't even know him, and I love him. And then Salvatore, I think that's his name. He's also coming to the No Agenda meetup, and I talked to him. He knows a lot about religion, a lot. Oh, yeah? We were having some discussions, too. Yes, and he's coming.
Is he also from New York?
No, I believe he lives in South Carolina.
Okay,
he's traveling, and I think some of his family members are coming too. I can't keep everybody straight. And then
I'm so happy to be sharing some of this meetup responsibility with you.
I'm your handler, dude.
No, you're a celeb, babe.
I am not a celeb. I'm your handler. So here's the thing. We go to these meetups and people want to talk to Adam, and they are so, I just love them all because they're so kind and generous, and I love talking to them, asking them how they found out about No Agenda, but everybody wants to talk to Adam, so I have to basically usher him around because if somebody captures his interest, he will not leave. And I'm like, dude, this guy over here needs to talk to you. He's from California, or he drove all the way from Indiana or whatever.
It works when you do that. You say, hey guys, I'm really sorry. I got to take Adam. He has to meet some other people. Yeah. And they was like, okay. If it's just not me.
Well, you start talking about military or guns and you have Adam's complete attention. I'm like, dude.
Wait, you work on F-35s? Let's sit down and talk for a second.
I got to spread you around. But Anamika is coming. Am I saying her name right?
Dutch girl?
She's coming. Yeah, nice. She's driving in from,
oh my goodness.
From Jacksonville, yeah. So I get to meet her.
From Jacksonville to South Carolina?
Jacksonville, Florida. I guess it's not too far.
No, it's far.
She's going to try and get her husband to come, so she's coming. Mm-hmm. Brian, the eligible bachelor that I'm still trying to hook up.
Brian, the most eligible bachelor.
Not having much luck. Sorry, Brian. I'm trying. I'm still trying. Mm-hmm. He's coming, but I know he's been chatting with Dame Jennifer, so we'll see about that.
I'm just watching from afar.
Yeah, so I am fully entrenched in this No Agenda community. I really am. I'm friends with a lot of people. You
are the Instagram outlet of the show, since no one else is on Instagram.
So we're flying to South Carolina, and we'll just be there Monday through Wednesday.
Well, we got a lot of other stuff coming up, though. We have our friends coming next weekend.
Yes, we have Tiffany and Rob coming. We're going out to dinner with them. They're going to spend the night. We're going to Austin for their party the following weekend, and then we leave on Monday for South Carolina. And then
right after that weekend party?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then the following weekend
is our anniversary. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Well, look in your ring to make sure you have the date right.
Make sure. Have we talked about what's in my ring? I will say what's in my ring.
Oh, share the story, babe.
The story?
Of the message in your ring. Oh, here we go.
Well, no, I'll tell people what's in my ring, and you can tell the story.
All right.
It says, Forever Clumsy, May 19th, 2019.
Yeah.
Tell the story.
When Adam, oh gosh, this was one of the very first messages.
Gentlemen, pay attention. Slick move ahead. Slick move ahead.
He got into my reptilian brain. Because he used his player handbook.
That's right.
No, we were texting. This is early on. I think.
Fill me up, Buttercup.
Hold on, I got to fill his glass up. This is his third glass to my one.
No, but this is 2.5. Whoa. Okay.
Oh, sorry, dude.
You're fired from the bar. Damn. All right. Thank you.
So anyway, one of the very first text messages that he sent me, and he was starting to court me, was, let's get clumsy. And I was like, I like that.
No, let's be clumsy.
Let's be clumsy. I liked it because it kind of gave me license to just kind of be myself.
There was more leading up to it, though. Like, this is new. I don't know what I'm doing. It was weird for both of us because we weren't really looking for anything. I mean, I had, just women banging down my door, obviously. And,
you mean the escorts?
Wow, so rude.
$300 a pop.
What kind of cheap whore is that?
What's interesting though is when Christina comes, I get a lot of information out of her when she comes here.
Oh my goodness!
She said, when my dad first started talking to you, he told me he thought you were a little crazy.
No, that's not true.
I go, what?
No, I don't.
Crazy?
I don't think I ever said that. I don't. If I did, I would say that, but no.
It's just so interesting how much I learn about you from your daughter.
What's interesting is when I say, no, I don't remember that, you're like, yeah, okay. And you believe Christina.
I do.
But I don't.
And then she said, yeah, Dad used to be really angry when he was younger. Like,
That's
if
true.
he didn't have his weed, he was angry. And I'm like, that is not the man I'm married to.
First of all, that has nothing to do with the weed. I was just angry. That had nothing to do with weed. I was just angry. I was angry. Yeah, I was angry about a lot of stuff. Absolutely. There was
Are you happy now, babe?
Oh, I am over the moon. Aww. Are you kidding me? Aww. Look at my life.
I know.
Now I just pray, just keep it the way it is. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good, Lord. Keep it going.
Yeah.
I'm totally
grateful.
good.
I'm grateful.
Super grateful.
Yeah. But it's...
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, just so interesting how I get all these little tidbits of information. Like,
which again, not true.
Really?
Not really.
Like at dinner, which I won't talk about, but at dinner when everybody wanted to climb underneath the table. I love you, baby. I love
you too. My daughter is.
She's a wealth of information.
What I like about her is she just says it like it is. Whatever
she does.
And whatever
that's the Virgo.
Whatever her recollection is, she just says it like it is.
Yeah.
She's a good egg.
I love Christina dearly. I get along with her really, really well, and she just adores you. It's
so weird for me. Maybe you have the same. I look at her, I still see the 19-year-old. I don't see a 31-year-old woman. It's very hard. I have to really think about it.
She says to me, she goes, I'm in single digits until I get to 40. I'm like, oh, brother. Anyway, how did we get onto this? So, the clumsy story. Yes. Right. And being busy and yeah. But yes. So then, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
Yeah. So we have a lot of things coming up.
Well, wait a minute. Before, we also sent Phoebe off to prison camp.
Oh, wait a minute. Back up. So we hired this trainer. We talked about the trainer in the last episode, Holly. Hi, Holly.
Hi, Holly. Hi, Holly. Okay.
So Holly comes.
All right, hold on a second. Let me just open my mouth and put let me put my Ugg in there. I'm going to put my slipper in my face here.
Holly comes, she's helping us with Phoebe, and she goes, yeah.
And she said, I didn't know you guys were famous. I said, what's this you guys business? I'm the famous one.
Hey, I'm on your wiki page.
And she goes, I listened to your podcast.
And I was like, ooh.
And the minute she said that, I'm like, oh, fuck. I know exactly what I said.
And she goes, do you think I really look like Hillary Clinton?
And No,
I'm like, busted,
she said it worked. No, it was worse. She said, I really liked it. I'm not so sure about the Hillary Clinton comment. But I meant
busted.
I meant young baking my cookies for my man Hillary
backing
Clinton.
Up. He's backpedaling.
Be quiet. Keep her.
And so, yes, I mean, you didn't mean any
at all,
harm
at
by
all.
that, but it was just so funny. I'm like, Adam. There have been other times where you were doing a podcast with somebody and you said something about somebody's business and I said, dude, you need to edit that out. You cannot say that.
Yeah,
and he did.
yeah.
Not that was a real disparaging comment, but it was just so funny that she mentioned it. Anyway, so Holly came, she had hot dogs.
Oh my God. Which also known as high value treats.
High value treats.
Hey. Phoebe actually she was like, oh, Phoebe's doing pretty good. And I have to.
No, she's not. Go ahead.
What do you mean she's not?
Well, we had a little issue with the scooter when I was taking her for a walk. She was not.
Oh, no.
Choking her with the choke chain.
No, but that's you.
Yeah. She doesn't listen to me. She loves Adam. Adam's alpha dog. I'm like, oh, she's the girl that brushes me.
How was it? Well, okay. So, Shayna, who usually comes, who would come and house sit and who has done it before with Phoebe for us, can't make it. I'm like, man, this is a week. So she says, no, don't worry. I've got Julie. Julie has the Canine Country Club, which is not far from Kerrville. It's okay. And
Comfort, not far from Comfort.
Yeah, which is also not far. Yeah, Comfort. Mm-hmm. So I take her there. The whole intake and discussion, and you have to do an interview and how is she with other dogs. I'm like, well, she likes to eat other dogs.
She doesn't.
But we really, I don't know, we're not so sure. So this is it literally is like a country club. It's a big place for them to run around, and they all sleep in the same trailer, which is all air conditioned. It's all nicely done. And I'm like, okay, well, let's see how she does. And she got accepted to come in, but I did get some texts while we were in New York saying, well, okay, she's not that great with integrating with the other dogs, so we're going to keep her a little separate.
And we're like, oh no.
Yeah. But no, ultimately that worked out okay. But Phoebe she's changed a little bit. On her return.
Well, when she got home, she was not happy with us. She's like, you people, what did you do to me?
Mm-hmm.
I am not loving up on you, and I'm not digging this.
Yeah. But I don't know. She seems like she's listening a little better. Like she's
a little bit more clingy. Have you noticed that?
Very clingy. Yeah. She's like,
oh shit, I don't want to get stuck in the tree line
I
again.
think so. I think she's like, oh, these guys have some power over me. Maybe I should do what they say. Do you love her?
She's just a lovely, lovely dog. But so Holly tells us, get some apples and some carrots. She will really love those. So of course Adam right away buys the biggest pack of apples he can find.
And carrots.
And she's like, nah. No. Just like the freaking Jolly Ball that's still the lawn ornament in the So she's not interested in that at all.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But no, I think she's finally warmed back up to us. But she is a little bit more clingy.
I think so.
She's walking a little better on the leash with me, and
I had some, the two labs attacked her, double teamed her yesterday, and she was much calmer than usual. So I definitely noticed a little difference. There's something different there.
Beautiful with Christina too.
Oh my!
And my
goodness.
sister Lisa kept saying, I'm not sure why she kept going over after Allison. I'm not sure. She must not like Allison's energy.
That's okay. That's fine if she thinks that.
Yeah.
It's too bad because we like Allison.
We do. We love Allison.
There's no two ways about it.
We'll just put a muzzle on Phoebe.
I do want to mention, I just have it on my list, that we want to say hi to the people who made the wine that we had the last time.
Who made the wine?
Yes, that was the Texas wine that Greg gave us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because he went straight to them and said, hey, do you know that your wine has Illuminati signs on it?
He said that?
And they're like, what do you mean Illuminati signs? He said, look at this. My friend Adam, he's like, no, man, that's a holy cross. We're really religious.
Oh.
Looked like an Illuminati sign to me.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, we're invited to the opening. They have a grand opening.
Oh, lovely.
And because this wine is brand. That was the one we had in the last show.
We're hobnobbing with the
yes,
wineries now.
Yes.
Greg finally installed our stair railing, which we need.
How nice is it?
Yes, because Christina was definitely relying on it. So thank you, Greg.
Yeah, real happy with it.
But speaking of wine, we did go to the wine event at Vaudeville. So when they give out their wine to their wine club members, they have an event. Beautiful. I mean, if you ever come to Fredericksburg, Vaudeville is the way to go. Yeah. They have this whole private area, and it was really, really nice. And of course, Adam got recognized. Did he know you from Joe Rogan?
Most people do.
Yeah. No, but they recognized you when you first went to Vaudeville with Lisa, and you were trying to get a table, and they told Richard who you were.
Like, hey, better give that guy a table, man. Because,
Did you get a table right away?
Right away.
All right.
Yes.
Well, there you go. I guess it pays to be Adam Curry.
It does.
But that was a nice event. We're slowly getting integrated into the
It's not that big here.
No.
It's not that big, but yes. Yeah.
We need Julie and Ben to get here. Come on already.
Yeah, really, Julie and Ben. Where are you going?
Ground already.
So, Julie and Ben have a whole bunch of mesquite trees that have grown on their property, and I was talking to Tommy.
Oh, Tommy, we have not connected Tommy and Allison yet.
We're very sad that we have not done this yet.
Tommy disparaged you on what you said.
Tommy. Because I said about... You
said Allison cleans up really well.
I want to correct something. So Allison is very, very cute. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Are you hearing that, girl?
But the problem is, it's like you asked me to say, Tommy asked me honestly. He says, hey, dude, what's she like? And I'm not going to lie to the guy. She cleans up real well, man. It's nice.
That is not what a woman wants to hear.
What should I have said? I should have said, she looks great for her age. These are all things. It's a non-winner. You can't, as a guy, you can't win.
She's got a great personality.
Oh, that's holy shit. Why don't I just call her a double bagger? Great personality. I said, Tommy. So he came over and said, man, I heard you talking, and I said, when I heard you say she cleans up nice, like, oh, Adam, you screwed up. You screwed up, son. You screwed up.
Allison is very cute.
Yes.
She's got a cute little figure, too.
Yes.
So.
See, another thing I could not say.
Yeah.
If you say, well, how does she look? And I say on the show, she's got a cute little figure. You'd be giving me stink eye for the next month. It's like, no way. So it's I could not win that one. But Tommy came by. He did the plants, and he's going to do the trees, and we talked for a bit, and he's like, oh, man. So I said, yeah, you should totally go out with her, man. Totally. Trust me on this one.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I got to make that happen. I'm failing miserably between
you gotta make that happen.
Brian and Shayna. I think, yeah. Anyway, I'm working on it.
Wait a minute. So you have Brian, you have Tommy, you have Shayna, you have Allison.
Yeah.
I think they should start a bridge club. Sounds like we got a foursome.
Hey, I found a golf pro for us too, by the way.
You did?
Yes.
You didn't tell me about this.
Yes, with my meeting today that I had with Sandra.
Oh,
I got a golf pro for us, yeah.
Oh, because we've been talking.
Yeah.
And we're like, exercise, get out,
We're going into the 100-degree weather. It should be good. You'll be sweating like a champ.
But playing golf is a very cowboy thing, it turns out.
Yeah, it's pretty hot out there on the course.
That's the cowboy part.
Yeah. So
I don't mind. I played golf when I was 13, I think. My parents were super golfers. So
really?
Yeah.
That's probably where Willow gets it then, huh?
Oh, definitely. My mom golfed all the way up until she got really sick.
You were a fencer.
Yes.
Adam did fencing.
I was a very good fencer, actually.
Yeah.
Award-winning.
Yeah.
Tournament-winning fencer.
Oh, award-winning?
I won third prize national.
Did you get a ribbon?
I got a medal, okay? Bronze. National championships in my age group.
Nice.
Yes.
Impressive.
Yes.
Yeah.
All from, they came to the school. This is how they do that. It's something fun to watch kids. I'll go sit there in the auditorium, like, oh, fencing. And then they always pick a couple of kids out of the group, and they can then fence. And like, oh shit, I want to do that. That was cool. Yeah. And they said, well, come by the studio and you can learn how to fence. And I was like, okay, I want to learn how to fence. And I was pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, I have. It's like ballet, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very similar to ballet. Yeah, first position, everything, same thing.
Yeah.
But I prefer golf. That would be fun with you. Only with you. I just want to do stuff with you.
Yeah, me too, babe.
Yeah, like our flying. I'm gonna get my instrument rating, and I found a great place in Bernie, not far from here. They have the Cirrus. They got all the cool planes.
I don't know if it was Elise or Christina. Well, Christina doesn't like to fly, but Elise is like, there's more small planes that crash than anything. And I'm like, oh, jeez.
Okay, well, it is. That's not the right statistic.
No. Anyway.
But let's thank a few people.
Yeah, you read my mind.
Right off the bat, Paul Alves, $100.
Ooh, how many sats is that?
Well, I wrote down the dollar amount because he sent it at the time when it was, because I don't know the exact exchange rate. Here's the thing, though. I thought Julie had also sent something, but I can't find it from her. So I don't, and it's very possible that stuff is just broken on my end.
We've had a couple issues. Can we call the customer service line of Lightning Network?
Yes, I'm definitely going to talk to my rep. Comics or blogger 10,033. He's always there. Howdy, Tina and AC, you anti-vax couple.
Yeah, purebloods, baby.
Audience of Curry and the Keeper podcast is invited to listen to AI.Cooking podcast about artificial intelligence, spoken by Gregory William Forsyth Foreman from Kent.
It is not a cooking show. Just
enter AI. No, it's not. Just enter AI.Cooking into your web browser or in your podcast player app. Yo. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Next up is 30,303 from Vince Still, who says love and light from Sir Skegamannen. Yes. There's another comics or blogger, Howdy Adam Tina, another 10,033. Nothing justifies invasion of another country, so let's hope peace will come soon to all Slavic countries. And your listeners are invited to a podcast named AI.Cooking. He's been in my life so long, I just appreciate the guy.
Yeah, me too.
Then we have 5,000 sats from Leon. Let's see. Don't know if they're close enough to y'all, but Christchurch Presbyterian in Kerrville will be perfect for the Curries.
Oh,
thank you. Well, we have the Episcopal Church here and the Bridge. You got that, so I think we're pretty good there. Another one. Oh, this is Love the God from Leon as well, 5,000. Love the God talk. Have to agree with Adam about contemporary Christian music being a poor imitation of pop music. Good worship hymns should be designed to be sung by everyone and be rich theologically like most of the old hymns are.
I don't know. There was a lot of older people swaying and digging that modern music.
No, that's fine. Anybody can do it however they want.
I agree.
If you want to be like, lame music, that's fine. Chad F 3333.
Chad always.
Right.
He always.
First, you're drinking wine you found in the backseat of the car. Now you're drinking wine someone left on your steps. Oh, brother. That's right. That's how we roll.
We'll drink anything.
2,500 sats. Always enjoy listening to y'all. Stephen S. from Northport, Florida. He sent that twice. Actually, it looks like he sent it 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah. 2,000 from Dion. Weird. Episode 10 shows up in Apple Podcasts, but not in Fountain. Otherwise, would streaming say, what the fuck? Okay. All right. Well, that's just technical.
Huh.
Brian of London. The boost from Israel.
Brian got booted off of Twitter, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Well, hopefully with Elon, he'll get back on.
Brian of London, another beautiful guy. The boost from Israel has come in during the religious discussion, and your holiday next year has to be Jerusalem.
I really want to go.
Yeah, we do want to go to Israel. We have so many cool people to visit in Israel.
It's supposed to be absolutely stunning.
Oh, yeah.
Stunning. I would love to go. And then let's go there, and then let's hop over to Greece for a few days.
Yeah, it's right next door.
Okay.
So I know Julie sent us something, but I don't see it on the list. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
and I'm so proud of her for jumping on Podcasting 2.0 and I'm walking her through it. And so I don't understand why I don't see it in my list. It's probably not something she did wrong, but we will figure that out, Julie.
I'm gonna go to Austin. I'm gonna go spend some time with her.
When?
A girlfriend time.
When?
I need a girlfriend.
But when?
We're trying to nail down a date. Yeah. I'm still looking for that girlfriend.
Why don't you stay overnight?
Oh, I'll have to figure out where I'm going to stay.
You stay at their house?
Well, I don't want to invite myself.
I'll invite you. Hey, Julie, can Tina stay at your house?
No.
Would you rather stay at... You can stay at a hotel,
I could stay at Allison's. I could find a place to stay.
You know,
I could get a hotel.
With all of the Satoshis we just got, we can get one half of a hotel room. In Austin, actually, I think you've got a broom closet.
Hey, Brian, can I stay with you?
Okay, look, I'm not letting you stay with that guy. That guy's trouble.
He's pretty funny. Anyway, all right, I'm sorry, I interrupted.
No, that's what we have for our donations.
That's very generous. Thank you.
Please go to newpodcastapps.com, grab one of these new podcast apps. I have a feeling that I'm missing some boostergrams. I feel really bad about that, but
why is that?
Because the shit is not even supposed to work at all. It's amazing that this works. What we've
We're
done
on the
here,
cutting edge of technology.
I mean, do you see this cut? See the blood on my thumb? That's from the cutting edge.
Yes,
No,
we're
there's
on the cutting edge.
This is completely cutting edge stuff. So everything everyone does is highly appreciated because you're proving a point and you're showing that these things do work. Wine on the doorstep, also much appreciated.
Yeah,
we love our Satoshi. Speaking of Satoshis.
Oh.
So we have
what arrives today?
That's right. So
Adam?
we have a Bitcoin miner. We have John Henry.
John Henry. He's in the garage. He's cranking out the heat.
He's cranking out the heat, cranking out the Bitcoins. And today, 2 more boxes arrived. There she is, Rosie the Riveter.
I named her.
Yep.
So we're going to be mining. We're going to have double computers.
And she's more powerful than John.
I
John,
like that.
John Henry is about 10 terahash.
Whatever that means.
Yes, just take it. And Rosie is 14.
Nice.
14 terahash.
I like being the stronger one. Rosie, for sure. Nice.
So we're just printing money here.
We're going to have to put an AC unit in that garage room because it's going to be hot as hell in there.
Well,
these things crank out the heat big time. And when it's 100 degrees outside, it's going to be hot.
Well, what some people have been doing is, they repurpose that heat. Of course, during the summer, it's no good for us. So during the summer, it's a problem, but they repurpose it in their house. Some people have it in their greenhouse, so they heat their greenhouse with it. It's enough heat for greenhouse.
Well, Greg, I'm sure, can help us because he's helping you build the gasifier.
I cannot wait.
I saw Greg on Christy's Instagram stories today. He's helping her build something. I'm like, thank God he finished our stairs.
Who's Christy?
Christy's my friend that I met at work, okay. And then I referred Mike. Mike referred Greg, and so on.
Do you get a VIG from all this work?
Right?
You should totally get a VIG.
He's got
all they do is send us bills.
I know.
There's never like, hey, well, actually, Greg gave us a discount
because we changed the design of the stair railing, but no. I appreciate value for value, baby.
Yeah, that's the way I see it. We have nothing but value for value people around us.
Yeah,
and love that. If they would only use Bitcoin, it'd be better.
Yeah. I want to give a little update on our vegetable garden.
Holy crap!
Damn,
we are
Gina?
Farmers. Harriet,
we are farmers.
We're farmers now.
Yes,
we have 4 tomatoes. We have 1 full pepper.
We got the start of broccoli.
Yeah, we do have the start of broccoli. I'm very proud of us.
And we actually picked some basil, and we cooked with the basil a couple nights.
We did. No, I'm very proud. We're ready. We're getting ready.
And Adam went to Costco today, and he
just
started stocking up because we're fully expecting that there's going to be food shortages probably in the fall. So slowly but surely, we're just stocking up on rice and canned vegetables and just having it in our pantry. Just in case. And we're also going to get another order from KNC Cattle.
Yeah, we need a specific. We have enough ground beef, I believe.
Yeah, we need more steaks and like other things to make stews and stuff like that.
Okay.
But so Adam stocked up. We got the largest bag. The bag of rice you bought is as big as the 40-pound bag of dog food that we have.
You need that. You can live on rice. You can live a long time on rice.
Throw some beans in there, and he bought this huge can of tomatoes that's as big as his head.
Peeled tomatoes.
If I open that thing, didn't they have little cans? Like, why'd you buy
What's the fun of that?
Why'd you buy one ginormous can?
Okay, first of all, don't say ginormous because that's just not a word. Second, that was the one item that gave me a feeling of being a prepper. I'm like, look at this thing.
He comes home with one big can. I'm like, so if I open this, I'm going to have to make
80 tomatoes, peeled tomatoes in there. Like,
I'm going to make marinara sauce when the cows come home. I have basil.
Yes, we do. We can make plenty of, yes, exactly.
Can we grow garlic? You know?
I guess. I don't know how garlic grows. Okay, garlic grows. I don't know.
But with our garden, though, we're so, it's like we're giddy over these vegetables that are growing. And I said to Adam, we're going to have to move them away from the fence because I'm afraid the deer are going to bend over and eat the tomatoes.
The deer will not. They're not coming up here. They're never that close. No.
Yeah, okay.
And if they do, we'll have deer meat. We'll have venison. We'll be done. Fuckers.
Yeah, so we're so excited. We go out we were worried when we were in New York because we're thinking, oh my gosh, it's going to be warm and there's not going to be a lot of rain. And then we came back and it was like they just popped.
Yeah. Well, I put the irrigation system in. All of them got water every single day. And we also did have some rain and thunderstorms. So that was good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It really grew really well.
Yeah.
Really well.
Yeah. So,
yeah. What else you got on your list, Donna?
I have talked about everything on my list. I'm trying to think what else.
Here's the stuff I have on my list that I have no idea what it was. Are you high or punch drunk? Was this a moment when I asked you that? Did I ask if you were high or punch drunk?
I don't remember. Maybe you were high.
Always. Causing you distress? I don't know why I put this on my list. I did. Go ahead.
I don't know what that means, but there's a lot of things that causes me distress, though.
I'm trying to think what
wrinkles in my clothes cause me distress.
Yes.
Too many things on the counter.
This is very bad.
Chocolate cake on the couch causes me distress.
Hello, Christina.
Yeah. We played a mean game of Scrabble with Christina and Adam. I have to give a shout out to my husband. He used all of his tiles. Usually Adam loses. I beat his ass I lose the time.
My words are like bus, dog,
cat,
funny.
Funny. No, that's too much. Yeah. And so Adam used all 7 tiles.
And we didn't know, but first of all, my daughter is a shill.
She just makes up words.
No, she's a ringer. She's like, yeah, let's play some Scrabble. And
I played online.
I've never played on a board before. I
played online.
And she's like, bam, 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 win.
She beat the shit out of both of us. I'm used to winning, so I did not like it.
QI, most used word in Scrabble. Check it out. Here's proof. I'm like, dude.
And then she comes up with these words. I think it's a word. Let me look it up.
It's like, you're cheating.
Anyway, but Adam used all 7 tiles. Painless.
Painless. That was
and then you
word.
get a 50-point bonus on
Little
top
did I
of the
know.
score.
And I still lost to my daughter. She still beat my ass by 1.
She's a cheater.
Speak for yourself, Indiana.
I don't cheat.
No, you
but
don't.
I'm very competitive. I did not like losing.
Kind of competitive? Yeah.
Anyway, so distressed. Yeah, that distressed me. Wrinkles distressed me. Stuff on my counter distressed me.
Mm-hmm. What else? Let it out. What else can I not do?
Laundry. The freaking dryer distresses me.
That thing distresses me too. Too many sensors and bullshit that just stops working.
But overall, I'm pretty calm. I am. Yes. You said I'm the least craziest of all my wives.
Of all my wives. Even though I apparently said she's crazy. She's crazy. That's not even something I would say.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's okay. You married me. I locked you down.
Maybe I said, look at those eyes. I said, could be crazy.
No, I said, yeah, that's so funny that he said that because he locked this shit down
real quick.
Real quick.
Here's my key.
A month into our relationship, you told me you loved me. And then you gave me a key. And then, and then you broke up with the multiple women you were dating at the time.
Almost all of them.
Almost all of them. Yes, I know. There was one that lingered for a while, but that's another story.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Anyway, I've got everything on my list. What else is on your list?
I'm done with my list. That's all I have.
I guess it's a show then. All right, Allison, is this too long?
I am very proud of you.
Why?
For doing the show.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. You're a real podcaster.
I am.
So now that we're back home, we're settling back into stuff, right? Except for our trip to South Carolina. And there's going to be lots of stuff to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, right after our anniversary, I'm going into a 21-day liver detox. So no drinking for me, but we'll be watching you drink.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, because when you go into detox, sad day.
No, it's not. The liver detox. I'll be nice and fresh and clean.
Oh.
People don't realize that.
Would you do this with me again in, 14 days or so?
Yeah, I'll be here, baby.
I look forward
right by
to
your
it.
side.
We'll be back with another Curry and the Keeper. Boost us. Newpodcastapps.com, curryandthekeeper.com. Talk to you soon, everybody.
She can keep him in line. Everything's fine. You got all that you need with Curry and the Keeper.